Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Marketing School. I'm your host, Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about 7 types of content you should be creating on your blog. So first things first, I'll keep it very simple. You want to make sure that you have long-form, well-researched content. And there's studies that have been done on SERPIQ or Backlinko, which is our mutual friend Brian Dean, that shows that, posts that are in the top 3 results typically are around 2,000 to 2,500 words. If you have that much to say, if you can make it well-researched, if you can have everything backed up, linked to case studies and things like that, yes, absolutely, do a 2,000 to 2,500 word post. This does especially well in antiquated niches, right? There's a lot of niches out there where there's not a lot of people doing that know how to market their content. If you're in that niche, this is your advantage right now. Take advantage of it. That's number 1.
Number 2, infographics. When I look at why we've done so well with our blogs is because we have a ton of links. And what we found is throughout any type of piece of content that we've created, infographics have always done the best. We've talked about this in the past. You can get them done from like 99 Designs or Dribbble, DRIBBBLE.com. You can find designers there. You can find people to come up with the infographic concept from Upwork.com for like $100, UPWORK.com. And make sure that when you publish an infographic on your blog, you're using a plugin called WP Embed Code Generator. And that allows it so that way people can embed the infographic on their blogs easily, share it, link back to it. And what you'll find is even though the infographics don't have a ton of text, they get so many backlinks, the rest of your blog ranks really well. When you publish an infographic, have an introduction, like a paragraph of text, and have a conclusion that wraps up the summary over the overall infographic. So that way you have more text on the page and just not an image.
Yep. And you can also, I'll use this podcast as an example. You can take the audio file, put it onto your blog. You can use a tool like Smart Passive Player, have the audio file there. And also you can use a tool like rev.com, that's REV, and transcribe your content. That way people can download it in a PDF and search engines can also crawl it as well. So, just because it's audio doesn't mean, it doesn't belong on your blog. Have the audio file there. Make sure it's a good experience for people. Perhaps have some notes and then also have the PDF there. Make it neatly packaged for people to digest.
Another thing that you should end up creating when it comes to content types, animated content. So if you look at the Oatmeal, he does a really good job of animated content that users engage, such as like click-through quizzes, gifographics. You can see those like animated infographics. But anything that requires the user to engage, you get more page views, you get more shares. It works extremely well. BuzzFeed, some of these type of sites also do content that's engaging, like the listicle articles where you keep clicking through and you interact. But when you have content that engages, people get more drawn into your blog and the brand.
Great. And I want to touch upon video too, because we know that video is going to be quote unquote, or the Facebook VP said that video is going to quote unquote be 90% of content by 2020. So you want to make sure that you're adding video to your repertoire. And this can be simple. You don't have to make anything complex. You can literally take the Snapchat videos that you do or the Instagram stories that you do or any type of videos that you have. Just go ahead and post it to your blog as well. You can embed it straight from YouTube. And again, you can use Rev to transcribe it, and then search engines can crawl that content. But just because it's audio or it's video doesn't mean search engines, there's not a way to make it help you get traffic from an SEO perspective. So again, you can use Rev to transcribe it. You can also repurpose this video into other areas as well.
So for number 6, the next type of content that I would create on your blog is question-based content. What I mean by this is go to Quora, look for all the popular type of questions people are asking within your niche, right? They're usually voted on. The ones that have a ton of answers are usually the ones people are searching for. They're the most curious on. So take those, create a blog post around those questions. Of course, make it unique. Add in your own thoughts, don't rip from Quora. And what you'll find is 6 months plus after you publish that piece of content, that question-based type of content, you'll start ranking for that question and you'll start getting a ton of long-tail traffic.
And number 7, there's actually a lot that we can talk about here, but having some specific case studies or really in-depth type of studies, growthhackers.com does a great job of this, where they did deep dives on how Uber grew as a company, and also people can talk about the data that they have. Whenever you have case studies and really data that's personal to you that you can share, that's really interesting, go ahead and lay it out there into a blog post, because that's unique and not everybody can talk about it. But if you have something really in-depth, I mean, literally, if you take a look at what Growth Hackers did, it's something that's, we're talking, maybe 10, 20,000 words or so, super epic guides. And Neil actually has some good stuff on QuickSprout around his advanced guides, and these are, we're talking 10 to 14 chapters. But when you produce guides like that, you can definitely, put them onto the blog, and, it'll be great for search engine traffic and just great for attracting more links as well. So that's it for 7. We have a lot more we can talk about in the future, but we'll see you in tomorrow's episode of Marketing School. Let us know if you have more ideas or more topic ideas that we can talk about.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.